Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. Today it has some Greedland. This is a fresh demo right off Steam. And look at that, I'm a mech. He's got showing you a nice little shot there. Look at how metal I am. It's like, okay, thank you. Yeah. So, it's not completely translated, but it's mostly translated, right? That's quit, you can add to wish list, and you can check the options here. I've adjusted the volumes where I think it needs to be. And we can start, right? So use the mouse to navigate the menu, works a bit better. And we go in, right? So there's lots of meta progression in this game. This is a Horde Survival / Vampire Survivor / Wave Survival game, but there's actually a lot of depth here. Don't click off, right? There's interesting weapons to play. It's actually a twin-stick shooter. You have to aim. So it's probably more of a Crimson Lands-like. For whatever reason, that game never gets the recognition, so... Anyway, lots of guns, you see. The assault rifle is very good. Rocket launcher, untranslated Gauss rifle. There's going to be more. So we're going to rock the assault rifle. The cool thing about this game is actually chips. I've never seen this before. It's actually innovative, right? Which is something I look for in the Vampire Survivor, like waves I see. And I bypass a lot of them because it's just Vampire Survivor likes, but in a different art style. And that's it. I'm like, no, I need more. Whereas this is more, right? The combat's actually good, and you have to aim, and there are chips, right? This isn't just meta progression. It is that, but it actually, you can only slot in so many chips, right? Your CPU can only handle so much power, right? So much it can run. And so you can get these things, right? And you pay gold. Gold is pretty much you're a cyber merc, and they give you money when you do successful runs, when you do well. You don't have to win to clear. I have won this. One run at least. And then you can also pick up crystals within the run. So let's just start a run. I can show that off later. So we go, to get it to run, you just click map, and then you click that button. I don't know what that is. I guess that's start. You saw 3 different nice bye-bye buggies. And here we go, we start. So I'm moving around I've tested this with the gamepad as well. It works fine. I'm sorry, I'm using the gamepad now. I've tested it with the keyboard and mouse, and it works fine. It's just, it's a top-down shooter, right? For whatever reason, I find them and twin-stick shooters tend to perform very well with gamepad. It's just first-person games. Here we go. Here's another cool evolution of the Vampire Survivor likes. I get 4 picks, not 3. No. I get 4. Yeah. So I can be faster while shooting. That's another thing. This game takes from, say, you ever remember 10 Minutes Till Dawn? I did a video on that. Then it was released of 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Well, that game, like, it slowed you down when you shot, which is so impactful, right? It meant that you're not always holding down the buttons. Like, well, yeah, you might as well auto-shoot if there's no choice being made by the player when you shoot or not. Is ammo being counted, right? Is there a reload timer? Do you slow down while shooting? Well, in this case, you do. So now I can go faster while shooting. I can choose faster movement in general. I'll show that off here, so I can just move fast when I'm not shooting. So see? Fast, but when I'm firing, because I'm focusing, and I have to counteract the recoil of my rapid fire energy assault rifle, which is what this is. You see that red button? So that red bar as I fire off to the side, that's actually the energy cooldown. Like, this is an energy weapon. If I overheat it, which I'll do purposely here. Where's these little buggies here? See, I have to vent the coolant. So it's almost you play Mech Warrior. There's a heat element to this. It's just so cool. I think that alone will attract a lot of people. Now I get another upgrade. I can focus on my assault rifle. It's blue there, so if I had like the shotgun or the Gauss rifle, I get different focuses on different upgrade tree off that weapon, right? Just make sure I'm going, because I really like this game. So I can get 1 more bullet, but decreases accuracy. I mean, I got a laser sight. I think I'm fine on that. So yeah, my accuracy, yeah, okay, the spread's getting a little, okay, that's fine. It's fine, because they're going to be a lot of them, right? Oh, you're noticing? Like, stuff's not disappearing. I'll leave a few around so you can see that. Stuff does not disappear in this. Most vampire roguelikes, Horde Survival, Vampire Survivor roguelikes, whatever you want to call them, Wave Survival games, they understand that players don't want to feel cheated when their loot disappears, right? That's like a Legend of Zelda thing, where, you know, the heart disappeared after a little bit. It was like, oh, the rupee disappeared. That was so annoying. Never liked that. So I can get more health. I actually tend not to get hit towards the end, so I don't feel I need that. I can get an unmanned aerial vehicle, which is actually a tech version of this, a sci-fi version of it. Or I can get an Aurealis. It'll fly around you after a certain amount of time. It returns to the... Oh, it seems weird. I'll take it. It's like a drone discus thing that just shreds things and gets close. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little... a secondary defensive move, right? So I have my gun, which I'm controlling, right? The discus thing, I'm not controlling that, right? There was another... What was it? Oh, another upgrade already. 40% crit, plus 30% overload amplification. I haven't shown that off yet. Don't worry, I will. Don't overwhelm you. I'd rather level up 10% faster. That's huge. Because I get a lot of level up sitting on the floor. I'm just, you know. So these little discus things, those will eat up enemies who slip through my field of fire, right? And that's fine, because that means I can focus my fire on the largest accumulations of enemies, right? So I can pick the vectors they're mostly approaching from. I can allow my discus to slice the other ones apart. I also, as I'm holding RT with the gamepad to fire. Ooh, another level up. Unlock the Vulcan, like the Vulcan machine gun. What are we talking about here? Oh, shoot the enemy you face. I imagine it is a Vulcan machine gun. Oh, an overheat shock. When overheat, your weapon will unleash a shockwave. I've tested this before. It didn't seem to work. The force field, it's very visually jarring, so I don't use it. I'll take the Vulcan cannon. Is it actually a Vulcan cannon? I get those little. It appears to be. They're little Vulcans. I'll take it. Cluster bomb. Okay, so I call in air support. Yeah. So it doesn't seem the cluster bombs actually hit me. I kind of wish they would, so I could dodge them. But I imagine some people might not like that. So yeah, managing my coolant there. Very cool. I can also, I haven't shown it yet because I haven't needed to, but I can push, what was that? Other trigger button, LT, and do a dash. Now something else. Oh, I killed him with the discus. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'd like to do 40% more damage, thank you. So I'll show this here. Oh, it's not doing it now. Stupid discus, stop doing that. Let me show this. There. So yeah, there's bump damage, but I was trying to show that, like, I don't have... Yeah, so I can't dash through enemies. Well, I can't walk through enemies, right? Enemies they have collision, right? That's your 2 unnecessary hits just to show you that, right? So it'll get on me if I lose. I can also push LB and do an overcharge thing. This lets me just continually fire and gives me a DPS boost for that timer there. And then when that timer's off again, I can do it again. I should have been doing that. I'm playing like junk right now, just showing off the abilities, but I have cleared this. Mutant monster is closing, so that blue guy there, he's a special. So there we go, that's off cooldown and unload. Now what I could be using this a bit smarter. Should be dashing. So it quickly gets pretty intense. Yeah, so okay, let's go. See how fast I am when I'm not firing, but when I do, I slow down. Right? I'm having a little trouble here because I haven't been taking my level ups. I need to go get those. Plus 50% weapon damage, but more heat. Yeah, I'll take that. It needs to be LBing more, left button. LB, left button. So I can also shoot those crystal things, that's minute progression. As are the, like, I'll be paid, my character will be paid a certain amount, depending on how many these bug creatures he wipes out. So I'm getting minute progression whether I win or not, so you don't have to feel like you wasted your time or anything. I can also, what I should be doing, see, look, is when my weapon overcharges, I can actually use this as well, and I don't have to worry about it because it overcharges the batteries on, just go, right? Very good. So I gotta get these level ups. We see how there's a more vibrant and visually interesting 10 minutes till dawn feel of the game. Like, it doesn't have that very limited color palette, which is so striking about the game. But it slows you down when you're firing, right? There are interesting pickups, interesting weapons. One more bullet, but decreased accuracy, that's fine, because I'm just firing into the groups of the enemies, see? And I have the discus if we get close, so it's actually fine. So a lot of the game doing well, particularly as you get stronger, and you unlock more meta progression. I believe the game gets tougher as you do that. It's about managing your cooldowns, and you walk right into things. Ouch. Bump damage, present. There we go. There we go, so it's starting to pick up. You're supposed to last 10 minutes. I'm not doing so great right now because I'm a bit behind on DPS because I haven't picking up as many things. A close-in weapon system? A C-Wiz? Yeah, I'll take a C-Wiz. A little C-Wiz. See a little C-Wiz on my back? It's actually what's modeled off, I think. I put those things on carriers to shoot down missiles that get too close. So rolling airframe missiles have a better engagement distance. The C-Wiz system's old at this point. Still very effective. Just it's not going to be able to intercept a hypersonic missile or anything like that. Okay, I should be using this more. That's a displacer bug, looks like to me. Displacer beast, right? Variant. Who's to say displacer beasts always have to be kitties, right? Who says that? Or panthers. See, my accuracy is not so great, but it's fine. It's just putting bullets downfield. If I take one more hit, I'm going to die. No, I'm not healing. You can get a healing amplification. You can find... I haven't found any hearts, Zelda-style heal or anything like that, or batteries, because I'm a cyborg. Because I took that creature out. If I get near that thing, I should be able to get its goodies. I'm doing alright, because I'm screwing around a lot. Give me that, X. Another upgrade, 20% movement speed or 50% damage, but no, don't get excited. This is 50% damage off my close-in weapon system. I'll actually take it, because it's situated behind me. So it should help handle creepers that come up Try to hit you like a rogue hits you, right? From behind. Right. Now, all the enemies do look different. And there are shooter enemies as well, and they do come later. They are the main threat, as in most things like this. Another upgrade? Yeah. Equipment Master. Increases the quality of each equipment by 2. Equipment's the stuff I find. As far as I know, the Sea-Whiz guns, the force fields, the discus things I have, things like that. Take those to the shooters. Weapon power up 2. I think that priors up the primary. 30% weapon fire rate's probably better because the actual upgraded bullet spray I have by 2. Orbital cannon. Yeah, I'd like an orbital cannon. There it is. I wanted it, but I'll take it. So the DPS feels really good. Okay, I'm probably gonna drop here. Now you see this line here? I can step outside it. I can step outside it, but not for too long. I have to get back in quickly, or else I will fail the mission. All right. I don't get paid, right? The guy's a merc at the end of the day, but the cyborg, the person. If it's a person, we don't even know. I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, dash right in the monsters. Die. See, that's what happens when you die. I was showing you that. See, and I'm showing you. See, I got the gold, the green crystals, the crystal things, whatever. I think the purple, but they're going G crystal. I don't know why. Equipment unlock, kills. So I say I get paid off all those things, right? And we return to the basement because they keep me because I'm not a person, I'm a machine, right? And so I can spend things. I got a lot of gold and some crystal thingies, so I can go submachine gun. Okay, actually could have got this earlier. But I want to show off the rifle. It's pretty good. So it gives you the stats on it, heat capacity, submachine gun. Being the weapon of the assault squads, okay, blah, 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 gimme. That says gimme. And I swapped the weapon to the submachine gun. We'll try that next. And that's not all, right? I got put new chips in. So I can make my guy a little bit faster, my person, my robot. Note, this will, see, it's going to cost quite a bit. And, oh, that's unequipped again. So if I click this, see, it spent it. And there we go, 4. So it's taking 4 capacity to put that swiftness chip in, which is giving me a total 9% fire rate. That's at the cusp of being very meaningful, right? I could get some penetration going. For a submachine gun, that's like, oh, I'm just shorted. I'd like that, actually. Bounce, I didn't want to go because it looks very visually distracting. I might go for that later. Actually, the game's got real depth to it. It's fun. And there's going to be other maps. I've already won once. And I didn't unlock the desert or the frozen. This might be locked for the demo. Pleasant, with abundant resources and less aggressive monsters. Okay, I'm on newbie zone. And you can get times of day. Oh, I can change that now, yeah. So I've unlocked dusk. Oh. In the dusk, so near dark, the damage of your enemies is increased by 10%, but so is your payment. Exclamation point, right? Yeah, I suppose we can play on the dusk. Mission 2, mission 1, so let's see, it's... Oh. You can change the mission time, and you can change the mission. Standard enemies, mission duration... Limited number of equipment, okay. Unlimited. Sure, why not? Mission 2, unlimited, why not? And you slam down, looks okay, the light's a little different. Squish, and... Okay. It certainly sounds like something that has less velocity coming out of it. It sounds like something pistol caliber or carbine. Doesn't have the authority I like, though. I got like little ray tracings coming off the bullets. Okay. Something else you can do with the chips is you can actually turn off elements of your HUD to save space once you fill up your CPU. So I can turn off the HUD, I can turn off the notifications that tell you where things are. It's funny, wild things like that. So the submachine gun I'm not actually liking so much. It doesn't have the accuracy I want. I get a little closer. Be greedy and get 10% more crystals. Not bad. Equipment, I don't think that works on my gun. Movement speed is king in these games. Particularly in games that give you just static movement speed, where you don't even decrease when you're firing. So in that case, why wouldn't you just auto-fire? Or something else I should show. If I go up arrow, the game will auto-fire for you, if that's what you want. I mean, when I was playing with mouse and keyboard, I actually liked it. But in general, because I have because I'm moving at like half speed when I fire, and I also have to manage my heat, you can also turn that off as well. But like the heat actually pushes the gun beyond its capabilities, right? I'll show it next time when I go on the chips. It gives you more damage, right? Do I want a grenade? The grenade's pretty good. I'll take the grenade. I was impressed with that Vulcan. Not so much. I'm not really liking the submachine gun as much. Doesn't have the authority it used to. There's a grenade going off, though. That's good. So, in these patterns, a lot of the time in these games, this grenade's not going to hurt you, as far as I know. See? Kind of cool if it did. Yeah, the submachine gun, in most games I just tend to like them. Orbital cannon, yeah, sure, we've seen more of the orbital cannons. We build blasty build, just blowing stuff up, pretty much. Some dashing going, get my submachine gun firing off. Orbital cannon's like is it flame pillar. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, it just doesn't have the punch. I gotta increase the damage of this gun. I've noticed a bit as I get a little bit more meta progression, the game seems to get a bit tougher, which is good. You do want to see that. It doesn't want to become a bore fest, right? Cooling speed, penetration was what I want with my submachine gun. Say I'm firing like, I don't know, like steel core rounds. I'm not using depleted uranium ammunition because I'm not a monster, right? But then again, these are bugs, right? The bugs even respond the same way. They might even like the radiation. Who knows? Better. The penetration is helping. Steel core rounds, right? So good enemy variety. Because those guys, the big blue guys, like the powerful mutants. You can see they're also like that thing looks like a stink bug with extended legs, frog legs. 4. I'm only level 4. This gun does not kill very well. Ouch. Yes, I got like a knockback thing when I take hits as well. It's a lot weaker than the rifle actually, like shockingly so. I was expecting a bit more than this. The fire rate needs to go up in the submachine gun. It's not very impressive. Getting real buyer's remorse from it. Yeah, I'm getting sloppy. Because it just doesn't have the assault rifle is just 100% better. You know? I was expecting the submachine gun to generate less heat and to have it like significantly fire faster, right? Like a lot faster, like double I was expecting. Like, this is just you. And the accuracy's junk. And the base damage, of course, seems a lot less. Mutant monster, that's the blue guy. One more grenade. You know, I'll take the bounce. Why not? See how visually? Yeah, it's visually distracting. The bounce is. Ow. See, it doesn't clear as well. Ow. So the bounce, it's visually distracting. I've never learned like bounce in these games. It turns into like a freaking light show, so you lose track of where you are. I like things readable. See? Yeah, this gun's not so great. Don't like it. It's like the kill time is so junk with it. One more bouncy times? Nah. Just give me 40% more damage so I can actually kill these things in some reasonable time frame. Alright, he's down. The grenades are good, though. I gotta get more of that. I would like a reroll ability as well. I think you can get that with chips. The cards. Call them chips. Might as well be. That'd be kind of cool, like poker chips. Like the chip is shaped like a poke chip you slot in the back of your head or something. When overheated, the weapon will release a shockwave. I've tried that before. Another bullet, please. Yes. This thing should be spitting bullets. Oh, like a continuous stream of lead coming out of this damn thing. Better. Kill rate's getting better. Ouch, playing my junk. I tell you, I was doing a lot better when I wasn't recording. But, you know, I was focusing more. I had a better gun. It happens. Force field's junk. I was hoping I'd get healing at this point. Orbital cannon firing twice as fast. That's nice. It goes in a nice place. I get some good clearing going on. Okay, got enough level up. Health recovery, that's what I want. Plus 5 HP regen. So if I can just get enough regen to slowly tick up. You sneaky little bug. See, so actually it's not to my benefit to be firing right now. But the other weapons I picked up, the orbital cannon, the grenades, those will still go off. And what are you giving me? Grenade? How about just 10% all damage? Yeah, that seems good. Give me that. Close the line there. See, it's effective graphics everywhere. Line. Yeah, I don't like the bounce for that reason. It's visually overloading. See? I would like if the enemies had like an attack animation. It's like, I don't know how these things hurting me. They just slamming their spider booties into me. Spider bug booties into me. You're like, maybe like they may have presence. It's like caustic, so that when they contact you or something, I don't know. They're alien bugs. Who knows? That's the story, by the way. Don't do that. That's bad. You're like a little mech, cyber mercenary coming down here for evil corporation, whatever, to steal the. Well, I mean, technically we're stealing from them, right? We're stealing all the crystal thingies from the bugs, and they're mad about it, right? Colony's not having it. Probably colony insects, right? Oh, see, I am healing quite a bit. I actually recovered. Ah, yeah, so it'll actually tick up a bit more. There we go. Big orbital cannon going off. Thank you. So actually, I can do damage even without actually firing because of my active abilities, my grenades, and my... Something else you can also get, which is actually very good. Expanded line of sight. You can actually get a chip there, so you have like... I don't know, like... How can you see above you, right? Think about it. Like, you can't do that, right? You need like a drone following you or something, which probably exactly this guy has. This mech has. A drone linked to his consciousness showing him going overhead, right? That'd be kind of handy. Disorientating is all hell if you're not used to it. More healing, so that's 1 HP round because it's adding up. Yeah, I see the shooters, they gotta go. And I gotta make sure I always have a line of retreat in position to get back. I would like to see some elevation changes here. Like, that'd be cool, right? Because I'm traveling around a featureless biome, pretty much. It's flat, right? I want some elevation which slows down the bugs, right? So I can get, like, have, like, embankment between them to absorb some of their shots or slows the buggies down, things like that. Or maybe have, like, barrel-rim buggies, and I could get, you know, clear their tunnels, or some of them can tunnel through the area, and they're like, most guns I won't be able to hit them, right? Because they're tunneling, right? Say they move slow while tunneling up, but then they'll just come right up, right? More interesting enemy variants I'd like to see is a lot of these guys. I wish I knew how much time I had specifically. I don't know, because I can't read that. But it's probably not much, right? So, orbital cannon firing more, thermal efficiency. You know, grenade. I think maybe grenade. No, more health recovery. I need it. I'm going to actually very tanky this build, or regen-y, I guess. That's a word, it's not, but it is now, right? Ugh, all this time I should be firing, but I'm getting... Yeah. Alright, go through. Oh, that's a mess. There's a mess. Oh, see, the speed really helps you. There we go. Alright, I'm out. And then just group these guys up and get them down, right? Even the gun damage is not sufficient yet. I need to be able to punch through these guys with one good volley. And I'm not doing that yet. I'm getting greedy too. But I have to get those goodies. Oh! Spin, spin to win, spin to win. Sometimes. It helps. Except in that case where it did not. Better. Better. I can do better. So I got some upgrades. Don't like that gun though. Don't like that. Let's swap the gun. Swap the gun. So I got some upgrades. Scatter storm gun. This just seems... It's even less damage than a submachine gun, which is new. Shotgun. I mean, I'm assuming it's firing shot, not slugs. Fire rate's just trash, though. I mean, laser's what I want. That's expensive, though. Flamethrower. Cannon of the crystal for it. Burst gun. Rocket launcher. See, the fun stuff's down here. Laser gun. I might want to save up for that. Go back to the assault rifle for now. What does this do? I guess you can upgrade the assault rifle. Can't do it now, but I guess you could. Show off the chips I was mentioning here. So I have the HUD. I could turn the HUD off. Go, no HUD for me. I don't need it. Radar, unnecessary. Except saving chip capacity. I don't need to do this. I can take it so I can't move. Something just a turret they slam down. It's kind of funny. Allow me to deal AoE damage, area effect, and push enemies away when injured. So it's very handy. I can displays damage. Do I want to know how much damage I do? I mean, I can just tell, but I'll keep that on in case people want to see that. Peak output, sorry. Makes it overheat. This is the really cool thing. Swiftness, more swiftness. Penetration, 10,000. I need that. Apply it. It's 8. Yeah, it's pricey, but good. So good. Weakness identification, so crit rate. Weakness against, so more. That's crit rate, and this is crit damage. Precision. Decreases fire rate. Glass cannon. Take double damage. That's 10% more damage, though. See? It's very meaty stuff. Let's do... Was that mission tougher? It felt a bit tougher, didn't it? Jungle. Unlock spawn completing previous area. I did complete it. I don't know, whatever. Try again. Smush. Alright, so no more screwing around. Pow, 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 pow. This is what I need. Yeah, pow, 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 pow. Oh, see, I don't have the HUD now. So, I don't even get the indication when I'm going to overheat. I don't get indication when my dash is available, which is, it's actually kind of tough. You're going to give me 40% more damage, though? I don't need it initially, but, see? So, I mean, I'll know when I'm overheating, won't I? See? No HUD. Ooh, I love it. Amazing and pretty, doesn't it? Oh, they sent a supply drop. Yeah, there are supply drops as well. And because I turned off the radar, I don't get the notification on the side of the map where it's it is a nuke. I'll hold on to that. Stuff's not gonna disappear. So more health, movement while shooting. That's what I want. Cause you know, be able to walk while I'm dropping the DACA is very nice. And I think normally this would say like something is gonna drop something for me. The supply pod thing here, but it hasn't yet because I have no HUD. Right? I turned it off. Penetration is definitely worth it. I should probably... Oh, no, okay. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it didn't activate that. It just coincidence that I walked through there and got the level up. Faster, right? Like, not knowing when this is off cooldown would be key. I know it's about 10 seconds, so I guess I just use it when needed. If it doesn't work, I guess it's not ready, right? It's an interesting challenge. And look how when you kill enemies, they leave stuff behind. Very nice. Enemies don't just disappear into the ether or anything. This game's incredible. It's called Greedland. Yeah. More XP, yeah. And actually pick things up this time, me. I get so excited. You might as well just keep firing, right? You're not keeping track of ammo. It's about overheating, right? It's the future, right? Sci-fi weaponry. Particle cannons he's firing around. I believe it's particle cannon. Makes sense. Firing minuscule amounts of superheated plasma or superheated projectile or whatever. Field of view, I'll show you this one. Boop. Very helpful, right? It's a little bit, 20%, but it makes a big difference. I hang out around here because I got the nuke there. They'll drop. Ooh, more crystals. Blow them away. Cha 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 cha. Give me those crystals. You can also get like a vacuum of, well, you can also get like a better vacuum up radius on your pickups. Or I was gonna call it something else, but yeah, not really a good name for it, is it? When people don't want to do that and stuff. What was that? He exploded into me. Oh, okay, okay. That's what that was. The big guys explode. They're big and red and they explode. Makes sense. See, that's not off cooldown, so I tried to use it. Didn't work. Got it. Ready now. Goes a bit faster, too. 40% crit? Eh. I guess goodie. I don't even have any more equipment, but when I get some more equipment, it'll be more effective, which is nice. I kind of need the more DPS now. My gun's doing good. It's just I need something else to handle the guys creeping up behind me. And my robo dude's not into that. He's 100% not into that. Oh, look, I don't have the level up either. So good. 10% all damage. Yes, I want that. I gotta... Some mutant monsters are closing. I gotta drop that guy quickly. Gotta get back to my nuke. There you go. Little seaweeds behind me, or the discus would really help versus things coming up behind me like that. Driving me away, and I don't like that. I'll take it, fine. And armor? No, I don't want the force field. It's junk. I'll take the healing. It just looks like junk. I mean, it might be effective. It's just, gives you a little... But it's just so visually loud, it's like, oh no. No, I'm sorry, Hurts my eyes looking at it. And I don't care how good it is, but it hurts my eyes to look at it. I don't want it. Damage, heat generation. Not like the fire rate. I'm not getting... Not knowing how much health I have is slightly dangerous. But, you know, it just creates some more of an incentive to not get hit, doesn't it? Don't get hit. Because you don't know how much you have. I like that. It reminds me of, like... What was that? Immersive UIs, right? Is it like... You play like Grand Theft Auto or something, and you have like that HP bar. Why not just show the guy limping or like injured, or like have like a bloody shirt or cut up or something? Like, I think old Doom, right? You had like the Doom guy looking so damaged. What if instead of a new world display, you just had that, right? So you never knew exactly how hurt you were, only that you were, right? So much more interesting. I mean, why do we need to splash ugly numbers all over everything? I say that as the numbers are on. I actually don't like that so much. I turn them off, but some people like to see it. I don't need to see it. I mean, is it killing it? Is it not killing it? It's not killing it in 1 or 2 shots. I need more DACA. I need more damage, right? I mean, the numbers are just... whatever. I don't really like numbers in games. Like, I like numbers in games in terms of RPGs and improving them. I just don't like to see numbers on the screen flashing up. I don't like that at all. I see the screen litter. It's distracting me. 28, 28, 20. How many times do I need to see 28, right? I get it. I'm doing 28, 29. Around that. It's superfluous, unnecessary information. Ooh, 34! That's a crit! No, it's not. It's just I'm doing more because I'm bursting, right? I'm using this overcharge ability. Hello, everyone. Delightful here. Sorry about that. The game crashed. Yeah, I had it. The game overheated and crashed. It's a super early demo. I mean, I'm recording, and I had the FPS to 120, and the computer's running pretty hot, so I cut it down to 1. I had it at uncapped. I mean, I don't know, some weird bug. I mean, I'm running a beast, but for whatever reason, it's a hot day today. It's probably not super optimized, because it's a Horde Survival game. How much optimization would you think you'd need? There's a lot going on here, and I guess it just caused a crash. It's fine, I have to mention it, but it happened. So we'll start again. And I probably didn't get anything from that. Ooh, fine, whatever. Mission 2, go. Let's see if it does it again. I'm going to listen. I heard it revving up quite a bit, but I was thinking, it's fine, right? Not a big deal. What was I talking about? I was looking at the Twitch video. For what reason it looked a little choppy. I don't know. It's Twitch doing its thing. Who knows? It looks fine to me. It looks fine now. Yeah, I had the... So I'd say currently don't keep this game on uncapped frame rates. For whatever reason, Twitch doesn't like it, or... I don't know. Close-in gun. We'll take the close-in gun. Oh, mini missile could have had. Maybe next time. What was I talking about? Damage numbers in games. Is it necessary to have these numbers? I mean, really? Some people like to see them, but how many times you need to see 12, right? This isn't a meaningful damage distribution. If it's always 12, I can assume it's 12, right? Like, this ain't no 1d6 system, right? I'll take the mini missiles. Give me mini missiles. Now, what is that new? Let me know if you have any questions about this game. This is Greedland. It's very good, actually. It's a very interesting vampire survivor-like horde survival game, wave defense game, whatever you want to call it, that actually has you aim. You can turn on auto-fire if you want, but I find it slows me down, right? Literally, because I move faster when I'm not firing, right? Makes sense, right? And if you are a cyborg, I mean, you still have to dedicate part of your consciousness to focus and aim, and handling the recoil, the constant gunfiring, right? It matters. Overheat. Overheat. Let's not use that word. Bad. Don't do that. Oh God, I haven't had my computer like that in a long time. This beast could do it, but rack optimization will do it. And I suppose an uncapped frame rate in certain games. That's past than what it was. And then you add an OBS on top of it. Fire rate, yeah. So that's the C was firing faster. See, it's the ammo reserve for the back of those things, and somehow it's got like teleporting the rounds into them, or using anti-grav or something, like magnetism probably. Superconductor, something. It's the future, man. I'm dealing with I'm a freaking giant metal man on an alien planet blowing bugs apart for some corporation who wants crystals. What's that? Give me that. A cluster bomb. I actually don't need it now, but I will kind of try to fight around here. When the hordes start developing, I will need that cluster bomb. I need something. I want that discus again. That's pretty good. So I just the occasional little bug that creeps through, I can just handle. Penetration's really good, as you're seeing. I'm sure you have no penetration. If you're dealing with hordes like this. XP, I'll actually take the increased bullet roll, yeah, because I can just, as long as I'm firing in the general direction, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter so much to me if a single bug survives, it's just that as long as most of the field of fire is going on, the bugs have been hurt. Or colony, swarm at this point is probably the right word. Who's this? Okay. Add a close-in gun. Sure, another one. Just pound them all. That's what happens when dropship arrives, by the way, if you last 10 minutes. Big ship comes in, just screen-wide wipe them all the bugs. Makes you think why the ship is here like all the time, right? Maybe there are flying bugs we're not seeing, right? Because I'm sorry, I'm terrestrial. So there's that guy. The system's pretty good. The close-on system's pretty good. The handling guys creeping up behind me. Airdrop has arrived. Sorry, come down. Cluster bomb. Yeah, I'll take it. Very helpful. 30% fire rate? Yeah, give me that. I would have liked to take the close-on weapon system boost too. No more bounce. No bounce. Thermal level. 30%. Oh, okay. It's gonna fire damage and okay. I'd rather just last longer because it already deals enough damage currently. You know. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, like elevation. Like, see, you got that crack in the super dry earth there. What if it was like an actual crack of elevation? Like, yeah, like go around it, so like collision monster bugs could fall in it, climb through it, maybe. Maybe you could fall down to a different layer, and they have like an additional, like an optional area, subterranean that you go through, but it's more packed in. It was like Replicant. Was it Replicator or something like that? A sort of twin stick shooter, but you could actually have terrain deformation in it and everything. That's something like that, yeah. Oh, the magnet gives me all my stuff on the ground. Close-in weapon. No, I'll take the field of view, actually. Oh, I got 2. And more damage. And 3? Seriously? Oh, am I re-rolling? I'm pushing A. I think A might be the unlisted reroll command. I thought I was just getting more and more. I figured I'd push A instead of X, see what happened. Okay. Weird. Feel kind of annoyed being cheated out of level up, but whatever. It's something you gotta really display, devs. If I can reroll, players kind of need to know that. I don't know, it seems obvious to me. I play a lot of games, so. Alright, maybe just gave it to me again. I don't know. And I'll pick here. So more XP. It says choose. So maybe I was getting 3. I don't know. Weird. Super early demo though. You know, it launched like the demo launched like 2 days ago. The game's not launched, but when the demo's live, I mean, the moment it's live, it's you know available to critique, and you should do that because it's easier to nip a problem in the bud when it happens than wait and people get adapted to the problem, and that's how it's always been. Now you solve problems as soon as you see them. Huge monsters to this guy again. I would like to see random monsters as well. So elevation changes, pits, alternate levels you can find, like falling in a crevice or something like that. Environmental traps, like sinkholes. Something to make the world, the ground more reactive. Not just a featureless plain with occasional bushes and stuff, right? The bugs crawl across, right? They're bugs. Bugs burrow, right? That's what bugs do. I mean, yeah, they walk, but they also burrow. I mean, you know. They're in gigantic colonies, right? What are these bugs eating? Each other? Other bugs? Why are they all these different bugs ganging up on me, right? So unanswered questions. I don't know. Oh, and I don't even know how long I've lasted either. Ooh, interesting. So I might keep the HUD on just for, you know, information so people know. What's that? Give me that. More damage. Yes, more damage. I'm not melting the big guys fast enough, but the rest of them I am. No, those guys are a threat. See, if I can just handle, like, get these guns, those Sewas on my backs, get them strong enough, keep them strong enough to handle, ooh, more bullets, to handle all the enemies coming behind me, I can just focus on the, walk right into the cone, this cone here, to my south. I'll just handle that. Yeah, so the ranged enemies are the ones that might get you. Whatever's shooting at me there. Look at that slug, I don't even know. Yo, the mortar's pretty good actually. I'm calling it rockets. Pile of rockets, I guess. More damage. 50% explosive range on the missile. Yeah, so it should take out more bugs. They're gonna start really coming now. Looks like keep an avenue open. Going back and forth. Lawn mowing is not bad either, right? Just go back and forth, because this means I can go back and get my goodies, right? So it's so important to like that. The decision to like when do you get the XP, when you kill the thing or when you pick up like the the goop left behind by the monster, right? I don't know, whatever, the chitin or whatever you're blasting out of these things, right? Because the monsters themselves, I guess, are a resource in this, right? So you actually have to loot them. Another mini missile, yeah. Right? So it means like you need to go back to the area you previously cleared to get the stuff. Otherwise I wouldn't have to do that, right? It would make sense, right? So every little decision you make in a game like this matters. There's a lot more depth here than you think. I'm just running around in circles blasting stuff. I'm going back and forth blasting stuff, right? And sometimes I'm moving, sometimes I'm shooting, sometimes I'm focusing on gathering things, sometimes I'm planning my build, right? I'm choosing when to activate my overcharge, I'm choosing when to dash, right? I'm doing all this absent the assistance of the HUD, right? I'm talking. Cooling speed of weapons. No, I kind of like the discs. Yeah, the discs are really good because the Horde is thickening. And then when you get the overcharge, you kind of can do a little spin with it. A little bit. Right. I want to pivot. See, getting really dense now. I back and forth, back and forth. There is a strategy to this. I've never seen overcharge shocked actually work. I've tested it a few times. It didn't seem to work. Flying speed. Oh, okay, so they fly faster. I mean, I'd like more of them. UAV automatically find enemies and attack. So this thing, it's more... It doesn't just shoot to the back, pretty much. There's the other, the see what it's do. Look at that, beautiful. See how the numbers just get in the way? Beautiful carnage, turning the entire field green. I'm fertilizing the field, right? I'm serving an ecological purpose here, right? It's helping. What do you want from me? XP pickup range. Let's cool down town on the overload. Yeah, the overload's awesome. Yep. Beautiful. So it lasting longer is very nice. So here's the thing, like if we had like a changing environment, like pits opening up and stuff, it would endanger my strategy just going back and forth, collecting things, right? Because I'd have to avoid these pits, right? Or they could like hit me. And I might take damage, or I might go into a separate level or whatever, right? Alright. Or it'd slow me down, like there's difficult terrain or something like that, right? I mean, I'm like a robot, you know? Like thorns, briars might not slow me down that much. Maybe like gigantic briars. Snare up and trip them. Difficult terrain and stuff. It's very important, right? To break up any kind of monotony that might arise. You don't want, I'd say you want to avoid this. Add a UAV? Sure. Overload energy? Sure. Yeah, I've reached the point where I probably can't be stopped. Thanks for waiting, mercenary. Spaceship's about to land, and there's rockets, everything. Now, I might be tempted to just collect all the goodies. You actually don't have to. They're like, get in. Watch what happens. Yum. I win. New area unlocked. Cool, because I guess I won twice. Thank you. So I got 11.4k, and I got 200 crystals. That's all I could find. 9. Back to the basement, robot. Okay. Any cool gun? Oh, challenges. That's going to come later. But pretty cool game, right? I can go desert land now. Ample light with no mission time. Okay. It's hot with strong winds and the monsters have hard shells. Okay, there's a little bit here. It's hot with strong winds. Like, can the winds, like, are they so strong they can, like, blow up, like, push, like, affect the accuracy of my firearms? And get a wind going, like, I don't know, like, west to east, and you're firing straight as they can pull the shot to the west, right? That'd be interesting. Like, the winds are that strong, fast. Or maybe they displace you, even, right? Really cool. Anyway, this is Greedlands. Sorry about the little bug in the game, but it's super early. The crash. Anyway, should have sorted out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.